back to the show. So listen, someone seeking enlightenment wrote to Wired to complain that their boyfriend who works in tech insists on meditating an hour a day, and she finds this super annoying. And Jess Allen,
thank you.
Jess Allen, apparently this really grinds your gears. Why?
Oh, I feel like I really need to explain carefully here why this grinds my gears. I think the problem is that she, writing in, and I are taking meditation very literally, as it being this ancient spiritual practice that's recently been brought to the West and recently been commodified into a billion-dollar industry.
Okay.
And that its goals are generally like the death of ego, enlightenment, often the shedding of material goods, which contradicts in many ways with sort of the tech culture, bro culture of everything that
Capitalism.
encompasses. So it's the contradiction, I'm sure, for her. She's like, wait a second, this doesn't make sense. And it has, meditation in tech has become like this thing where there are false prophets, gurus, probably selling people like a $50 water bottle that'll help you meditate. It's that's the stuff that gets me, the contradictions. It gets me riled up.
Okay. I never thought of it that way.
Me neither.
But you just went real deep.
I think I went deep like she did. I think, you know, I think that was the red flag for her. Like, why are you becoming this stereotypical tech person who's now all of a sudden getting a Tibetan tattoo? You know, it's just like...
Oh, now you've given him a tattoo.
Yeah.
Now the poor man has a Tibetan tattoo. He just wants to sit and gather his thoughts for
Zen.
And now here's the deal. I feel like we don't know what we want sometimes, because it's like at the same time we have a lot of conversations about men and giving them the space to be themselves and to work out all their feelings and to express it. And then when they do that and they sit down for an hour a day, 60 minutes, 24 hours in a day, you take 60 minutes. That's just to gather your thoughts. I know it has ancient roots, but just let him gather his thoughts and get himself centered before he starts writing emails to people. And now we're saying that we don't like that. What do you want?
Meditation, much like yoga, have done so much good for so many people, for their mental wellness. Once again, it's these things becoming commodified. They should be free.
That's fair.
So maybe for him, it's just the way he's found a new way to relax.
I hope so, but I can understand her just being a little concerned.
You know what? I think
just
you should,
with the tech stuff.
I'm gonna say this much. If she's so bothered, I think you should break up with her.
What do you think?
I was gonna say, I thought all of this sounded like nuts until your perspective, but I also think I'm kind of in the mindset that she's like complaining that he's spending an hour with himself and not doing something with her.
Red flag.
Because a lot of people now in relationships, they have to do like every single thing together. And the fact that he's just sitting for an hour and she's like, well, why aren't you spending this with me? And why are you meditating? That's the side that I'm thinking about it from.
Isn't that a red flag?
It is definitely a red flag.
But what's the difference? I gotta ask, what's the difference? Like, I agree, he's got to do self-care, and I think we all want everyone to be doing self-care. But what's the difference between meditating and then him going to the gym for an hour?
I don't think there's a difference.
pumping iron? Like, would she be mad if he was doing that? And so I took it your way. I think she's just resenting that he's got time for himself. Maybe she doesn't have time for herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe why can he find an hour for that and we can't even go out to dinner?
Yeah.
Like, I actually took it your way as well.
Yeah.
But also I see your side, Andrea, which is like, don't we want to encourage more of this?
And I see your side too.
Asking them to be centered. And then when they center, we are angry at them.
Just to be clear, I'm not. I hope he finds enlightenment.
With his Tibetan tattoo.
Deepa, we want to thank you so much for being here with us. Always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.